Hello folks, well it's Sunday afternoon, it's coming up on 4:30 I think, almost home. Another epic journey, we've done about 650 miles I think, very rough crossing on the way back, but hey ho, no seasickness.
Made it fun.
It did, yeah, you trying to walk round, looks like you were drunk, or perhaps it's the after effects of the couple of pints of Guinness last night, but at least you had a couple of pints of the Irish black stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, as I said before, thank you all for your hospitality, and nice to see and speak to so many of you. And obviously, Perkins was there for you to meet in person, which a lot of you made a beeline for to have a chat with her. And again, thank you for the boys who provided us with rather unexpected gifts. Very much appreciated, as I said before. And trying to work out what the rubber mallet in the earplugs are. I think it's so you can put the earplugs in your ears, and when you beat me with a hammer when I've done something wrong. There we go. Anyway, Liz should be back home. Kids are going to be all over her, wanting mama cuddles. I'm going to get home and have a beer. So tomorrow's another day, back to normality. Morning folks, Monday morning. I'm here in body but not much in mind. I'm not feeling that workish, to be honest. I think travelling's taking its toll on me, but never mind, we've got stuff to do. We've got the van to get unloaded, got a load of contraband in there, well, stuff, not contraband because we got pulled into customs anyway and checked, so. But nice guy on the border patrol, UK, yeah, so we had a laugh. Let's get stuff out the van, have a sort out here, wait for Massey Penny to turn up. I expect she'll be hanging. I expect she was glad to see the kids. The kids were glad to see her when she got back. So, yeah, I might get my engine stand down and see if we can get that mounted on it, because we're going to pull the pistons out and have a look. We've got this far into it, so we'll see what we can do there. Give that a polish up, ready for the weekend, because that's departing from here, and see what else happens. But yeah, I say sorry the video was late going up last night. Bloody internet on a super go slow. I think it's 3 o'clock this morning it finally uploaded, so wasn't too happy about that, but comments coming through already. Thank you very much appreciated, and I'm glad you all liked watching it. So let's look lively, or go and have another cup of tea, I don't know. Let's get do some stuff. As you can see, we had a bit of a load in the back. Brand new rims and centres for that one. 38 inch. So yeah, I certainly knew it was in there because there's a fair weight in that one. So let's get the forklift on the go and get them out. Them out the van, that'll be a bit lighter, but yeah, 38 inch for that. Oh, look who's arrived. It's the seasoned traveller. Are we feeling a bit tired?
No, I'm all right.
You're all right?
Yeah.
So where have you been all week? Oh, you've been to Ireland, haven't you? Go and put the kettle on, shall we?
Good idea. Go on then.
Getting the pulley off of here. It didn't want to move, but put the puller on it. Must have frightened it, because it's now coming off.
Easy.
Yeah. Get a good grip on the handle and give it a good tug. Look at that, it's coming off.
Yeah, it's all saggy now. There you go.
It's loose. There we
Right,
go.
go careful. There's a big washer in there. I got these undone already. Well, not undone, loose. So I'll get that off next.
Did some work this morning. But then, like I said earlier, I'm not feeling that workish today, but we've still got to get on and do stuff. But
yeah, we'll get stuff done.
yeah.
It was just nice to have a break and change of scenery and, I don't know, a bit of fun.
It was alright.
It was, yeah, it's very good.
Well, we got this rigged up on engine cradle. I think he's a bit overloaded, but we've got a stand under the front just to take the weight. We're going to keep a strap on it anyway. Just taking the oil water cooler housing off. And so we'll keep that on it and hopefully we can spin it over. Hopefully. Slow and steady though, wins a race. Go on, put some Massey penny muscle behind it. Give it some.
That's coming out as well now.
That'll all come off. Well, not too sketchy, but we've got it on its side, it's supported, held there. At least we can have a decent look in under there.
Typical.
What?
It's mostly these two I think we've got to look at.
Oh well. Well, we'll get the oil pump off and strainer. Yeah. At least we can take that off out the way. It shouldn't go anywhere now. Right, the two offending cylinders. Just pop the bottom end shells off. And you can see there, that's a little bit, it's had some water in it somewhere. What were you pointing out you could see underneath on the board?
Yeah, up inside. This one and that one, you can't really see it on, probably can't see it on camera.
Not really.
They're really milky, but these, all the other ones are spotless.
So those two, you can say, you can just about make out the milkiness there of some water. So we'll have to pop those pistons out. Whether there is a hairline crack in the liner, who knows until we get there. Well, this is the one that was showing most liquid. Yeah, that's a bit rusty doodah in there.
And as you were hitting it out from the other side, there was water
coming out,
running out down here. I mean, you can see all the water on the floor.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. We'll have a closer look at the liner.
Yes.
Look. Stuck. That's looking rather wet. Very wet hole.
You look at that down there.
Well,
in it. Can you see this bit?
No, okay.
My hand's in the way.
Got a hand in the way.
There is.
Crack? Can't see, the torch is taking out of focus.
Yeah, sorry. Proper wet section all the way.
Yeah.
At one point.
We just pop this number 4 out. Again, that's not as bad, but it's
there's been evidence of water in there.
Yeah.
Nowhere near as bad as this one.
Well, that's all the pistons out. Back ones, 5 and 6, seemed okay. A little bit of wet on number 1, which is that one there. It's a bit rusty around there. But yeah, I think the best bet, we might get this sent off and have it sorted. We've got to send the head down anyway for pressure testing, so I think it'd be more cost effective to get to.
It'd be good for them to measure those liners.
Measure the, yeah, like you said, because these might be a bugger to get out, so. But at least we, you know, our thoughts initially have, you know, we think it's come apart, somebody's put a dodgy head gasket in, perhaps, and it's not sealed properly, but we're not sure about those liners 3 and 4 and that.
Yeah, they're definitely all a lot different to the rest of them.
So that's the top and tail of this one for today. As far as the crank end goes, these all look absolutely super. There's no scoring on those at all. Even the shells that are in the bottoms of the con rods, they all look, well, almost new, I'd say. But we're not experts on this, so we call in the professionals where we're, you know, we know our limits. Even the lift pump's been held together by instant gasket as well.
It's a bit of a state, this one is.
Yeah. Well, let's get around and pop the top cover off and have a look, see what that's inside. But Yeah, there's loads of it there. Lovely. Morning folks, Tuesday morning, truck day. First problem, marker lights down this side, none of them working. Not even the front one. Probably a fuse. There, we're in the fuse box here. It's one of these along here, so number 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That one there first. Oh look, it's blown. One new fuse fitted in there. Let's see if we have lights. Look at that, it's working. And down here, all working. Brilliant. Simple fix for that. Next little problem, we have a little air leak. Probably can't see it, a tiny little split on the pipe there. So we'll chop that off, heat up the tube and repress that new one in there. And then it can go back in on the foot valve. As good as new fix. Warm the pipe up with a warm air gun, put a screwdriver in the thing, push it in, all the way up there. Should be as good as new. That'll sit tight on the barbs. So we can plug that back in the hole now. And on to the next defect. Mud wing, a bit knackered. New one, new brackets. So just get the grinder and butcher those bits off and bolt the new one on. Well, it's off. I'm just having a look round and just had a glance down here. What do I see? U-bolts are a bit seen better days. I have to order a pair of those and cut them out and put a new pair in. Always something. Never mind. Right, well, we've got it wedged up and propped up into place as high as it's going to go. So we can drill the holes and bolt it together. And then we'll just trim off the excess here so it'll look the same across to the other side. Also, tip a lorry, you don't need spray flaps. One of those random things compared to other trucks you do. On these, you don't. Proper job, all bolted in, secure, ain't going anywhere. Right, let's get this up in the air and look round the underneath. Well, that's good service. Only ordered these at 8:30 this morning. They've turned up. So now we'll get in there and cut those buggers out and get those fitted in. Apprentice is going to be up here busy in a minute. We've got a sump gasket to do. There's a bit wet up under there, so it's up there ready to drain the oil out and get that off and do the gasket. That took some beating to get out. Butchered the nuts off. But that's one out. We're 50% of the way there. How are you getting on down this end?
Just leave me alone a minute.
Are you having fun?
No, I'm struggling with height.
Oh, okay. Do you want a little mounting block or step ladders? Talk about FT. I think I have got that moving, swinging the old hammer. How are we getting on?
All right.
Yeah. All off. Got a new gasket going on. Are you covered in oil yet?
I am, yeah.
So it's Daffy Dave here and it's Daffy Penny up at the front there. Brilliant. They're torqued up. I never thought I was going to get them to go up, but they took some wind out, but there's a bit of stretch goes in them. Sump going back on up there?
All done.
Oh, well done. We can filter back on, yeah. Get some oil in it, tap round the rest of it. Now for a little job I've been dreading doing in the most awkward place to get to. A little pipe for the cab lock. Sorry, I'm a bit close to there's not a lot of space here. This little bit, it's got to go up there. Probably can't quite see it, but there's a little metal pipe there that has rotted out. And I need to replace that so the cab lock will undo to get the cab up. There ain't no other way to do it that I can see that's going to be easy other than crammed in here. What did you just say to me? I'm sorry, I've got to hear this again.
Well, I was going to take the dashes out of the cabs.
Yeah.
And I walked out and I was looking over there. And I was about to come and ask you.
Hang on. Looking over there to that one.
And I was about to ask you where's the cab gone?
Well, you obviously forgot we took it off last week. It's on the floor about 20 foot away from where it should be.
I forgot, all right?
Oh dear. Right, I'm going back up there now. You start the engine. Are you going nowhere fast? You gonna start?
By the way,
What?
I'm not impressed.
Why?
I couldn't fit through the door, so I had to crawl for underneath.
Well, that's a big enough hole there for you. Well, where there's a will, there's a way. I'd definitely gone, and that just fell apart, but what a sod to get to. But the new one is in there. Just the pipe to connect up on the end of that. And hopefully we can get the cab up then to deal with a rattle on the heat guard. Well, that's then done. Have cabs up, filled up with oil, repaired the rattly thing over there. It's got ABS to do, and a couple of little small ones, but time is going on.
I've been inside this cab for the last hour or so. Been a bit warm in there. I've been getting all the wiring out of the dash and stuff. It's all, yeah, a bit of a pain because it's all in bits. I try to keep as much of it together as I can. Try and make sure I save all the bulbs and stuff like that. Get that bit out of there as well. Go. It's been quite nice to be back at it, but enjoyed the weekend a lot. It was really nice to get away, and yeah, I love the fact I was actually involved by everyone. So thank you. Makes a change compared to around here. I just get funny looks because I'm a bit different, covered in oil and dirt.
Wow, what a day this has been. Trying one patience, but I'm looking a bit grubby and dirty. Never mind. Anyway, thank you very much for all the comments. I haven't got back to replying to everybody yet, but I will get there eventually because there's been so many, so appreciate those. And thank you again for hospitality and that when we were over there. It was a lovely time, so a lot of travelling, short space of time, but we got there. So yeah, thank you all again. I'm going to pack a few tools up and get on home. So thanks for watching. Give us the old thumbs up, like, subscribe, drop us another comment. Yeah, it's been a bit of a truck day today, but helps pay the bills. This is going the weekend, and hopefully soon, tyres, cab on, and get this one wrapped up. So in the meantime, take your steady, look after yourselves, catch you later.